What's going on, everyone? Hey, this is Pastor Dakota, and I just wanted to remind you that this coming Friday night at 7 p.m. upstairs in Shendel, the conference room, we're going to be holding our last Braves worship service. Braves worship has been awesome throughout the month of April, and we really look forward to beginning things up in the month of August as the next school year begins. But for now, this will be our last service of the school year. So again, Friday night at 7 o'clock, we want you to be there. But just a few other things in this video. I want to give you a last devotional on what is biblical love. Maybe you could say that biblical love is a noun, and you could also say that biblical love is a verb. So the Bible states this about the biblical love that is that of a noun. John chapter 15, verse 13, Jesus said, "Greater love," the noun, "greater love has no one than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." In this sense, the word love is used as compassion or devotion. Greater compassion or devotion has no one than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. How about Romans chapter 5, verse 8? "But God demonstrates his own compassion and devotion or love toward us, and that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us." And then famously, 1 John chapter 4, verse 7 says, "God is love." Love is the noun. It would be improper to say that love, in the reverse effect, is God. Love is not God, but God, the person, inherently is seen as love. The inherent nature of God is love. Love is the noun that describes him best. This is who he is inherently. But aside from love being a noun, love is also a verb in the Bible. Leviticus 19, verse 18 says, "Love your neighbor as yourself." In other words, look out for your neighbor as if their personal interests were above your own. Deuteronomy 6:5 says, "Love," in the verbal form, "love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. With everything you think, say, and do, do it for the glory of God." Love in your actions and in your thoughts in such a way that God is glorified and it's done for him. How about Proverbs chapter 3, verse 12? "The Lord loves those whom he reproves or corrects." The love of God in a verbal fashion can be communicated to his children when he corrects us of our wrongdoing. Or how about this? Matthew 5:44 says to love, in the verbal form, your enemies, which means that you are to go out of your way and in your actions do something even for your enemies. The Bible also says for husbands to love their wives just as Christ loved the church, Ephesians 5:25. And then how about this one? Famously, "God so loved the world that he gave us his one and only Son, and whoever believes in him will not perish but have eternal life." God loved the world in this manner, that he gave over his Son. And then here's another verse in the negative fashion. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15 says, "Do not love in your actions, do not love the world. Do not participate in the matters of the world to such an effect that you show a greater love and orientation towards the things of the world than you do towards God." In other words, don't love things and don't practice things that God himself hates. So love is both a noun that describes God. Love is also a verb that calls us to action. Hey, with that being said, I hope we see you on Friday night at Braves Worship at 7 p.m. Take care and God bless.